Hello everyone, I'm joined here by Mr. Sreelesh from IIM Kozhikode. So sir, I wanted to understand from you, how do you see the cybersecurity landscape in India shifting and changing as years go by?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this program. And at the outset, I would like to say that this is a personal, whatever I am saying is personal opinion. So, according to me, currently with the advent of AI, the cybersecurity landscape has completely changed. Not only in India, I will say across the globe. The problem being that even hackers or even hackers as well as defenders are having the AI technologies. So hackers are able to use the AI technologies to the extent that, for example, we are talking about deep fakes. So deep fakes, the way in which people are using deep fakes to fake videos. So many such incidents are happening. So it is what I feel is in the end, I will say that the defenders will always have an edge over the hackers because of the institutional support, and government of India is also doing so many projects are there, like cybercrime.gov.in is there, I4C is there, so many things are going on. And even one of the main problems which I understand is related to the SIM cards and all. If you are getting any call from a hacker, these calls are mostly after once you call back to that number, there is no number. So there are some say what do you call some villages where they have made this as a business. There are some villages where they have made it a business, like the SIM cards are used as a kind of a business where you are giving to somebody, after that turn it off, and in some houses they have buckets of SIM cards. Such scenarios are there. So the thing is, unless and until the government institutional framework clamps down very strongly on this, it will be very difficult for us to control the kind of cyber attacks which is happening across the country. And then again, the industry also has to come up with the new technologies. They are there, but the government intervention, I feel, it's very important in this matter.
Definitely, and quite interestingly, like there's a lot of variants when it comes to threats, and day by day we see that there's a huge necessity to safeguard our own institutions. So, as per you, what are the tools that are required when it comes to safeguarding an educational sector?
In educational institutions, the major problem with educational institutions is that if you see the number of devices which are coming in most of the educational institutions work on BYOD, bring your own device. So every student who is coming in, he will bring 4 or 5 devices, and most of the devices will not have any kind of baselining. In terms of security, antiviruses, patches. Most of things won't be there. So what mostly we can and again implement, we can always, if it is in a if I say in a corporate setup, we can kind of implement zero trust. But it is not so easy for us to implement the same thing in an educational setup. So what I would suggest is that to bring in we can only do as much as awareness, to bring in awareness into the students, not to click on those links. So that is the most important thing in education. Again, we can bring in other security methodologies in the other, like secure firewalls, all those Cisco security firewalls and all can be brought in. But at the same time, the problem is that there are limitations in terms of controlling the student access, where which you see, if one student is saying I want that website, whether somebody might be studying hacking, I cannot tell that guy, okay, you don't go and access that hacking website. Such scenarios are there. So that is why I feel that in education institutions need a specific framework. We need to develop. Right now we have NIST framework, ISO 27001 frameworks, but it's a specific need that education institutions need a specific framework. We need to develop a new framework where we will be able to secure these institutions.
Definitely, and quite interestingly, sir, like you mentioned, there needs to be a framework.
Yes.
And frameworks are created when there's huge discussions, when there is actually a community behind it who's pushing to, kind of perfecting the framework and to bringing it into action.
Yes.
So, sir, I wanted to understand from you today. Here we are at Security BSides Bangalore, and this is a community-led event. So, I wanted to understand, how do you feel is the energy around, and what is the one interesting thing that you noticed at this event?
This is the first time I am attending this event, but I am pretty impressed with the event because I saw that there are different tracks. Basically, there are tracks in which many people are coming from the educational vertical, the government vertical. Then there are people from the industry vertical. So basically, the research track is there, industry track is there. Then I have seen the sales track, some sales pitching also there. But basically, this helps to bring in everybody in under a single umbrella, and people get to know each other. So that in that way, the contribution I think being done by BSides in this area is immense. So I hope that BSides in future also can organize so many such programs. So I'll be definitely be happy to be part of it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.